season here. As you can see, not a good end of season. 32 games out. What is the division there? Uh, Ridiculous amount of games outside the wild card. 73 and 89. 450 winning percentage. Not good. Uh, just a quick review of how the season ended for us. I'll get a little bit into details of what happened, but actually, let's do that first. We'll review some of the mail here. So, we had Andrew Lambeau, good run, and then Nori Aoki got hurt 4 weeks there, herniated disc, so he missed a month of game time. Some trouble. Knew I had to make some changes. Knew I wasn't going to compete. I was just in a huge slump. You'd see in a little bit, Mike Fires gets hurt. 4 months. Which ended his season. We all ended up losing La'o later with fractured rib for 3 weeks there. Injuries just continued on. Stephen Voigt missed a chunk of the year, and then it came back, and then he missed another chunk of the year with a fractured rib, 6 weeks. I don't know if that means I should replace my trainer, to be honest with you, because I was just destroyed by injuries. But then I go look at my team trainer, his reputation's outstanding. He's bad at like the healing aspect, but like his prevention is great. Leg, back, other. Anyhow, I'll see what's out there. We'll see how that goes. Back to just kind of what happened. So knew I wasn't going to compete this year. It was over. It was time to pack bags in. So I dealt John Axford. I need to clear some salary space too because it was the international free agency signing period. So I moved Axford. Villar, who was too bad. He was decent for me, but time to move on for him. Cole Reagans, Travis Mezis, and Ricky Arcana. Villar, Reagans, Mezis. Oh no, we got Reagans, Mezis, Arcana, and Cooley. So this is the guy that I really want to get this shortstop. Plays good defense. He's a guy that I think in a year or so could be up in the league for us. Reese Cooley, because he's not an outfielder, he can play some defense. And then the rest of these pieces are just shots in the dark. They're guys that my scout liked at the time. Doesn't look like he likes it now, but it's fine. Helps us clear some space. See here, the owner at the midseason thought we could get into the postseason. That wasn't going to happen. Thought that we could improve our team stats. We did okay there. We got the player that he wanted, so he was happy at that point. We were going to lose all these coaches, which we were kind of fine with. Anyhow, in the international free agency, tried to sign a couple guys. Didn't go well. Manny Rivera didn't end up signing with us. We did get Israel Crespo. This guy my scout liked a lot at the time. He has since... my new scout does not like him. That's what happened. I signed a new scout, so we'll get to that. Looks like that might have been a mistake. We didn't get any other free agents, which was too bad, but we especially after clearing that space, what are you going to do? I didn't have enough to compete with like the guys that I really wanted, so then I wasn't going to settle for some terrible free agents there. The All-Star Game rosters were announced. You can see Toronto had some guys, Strasburg, Alvarez, Osana, but we didn't have a single player make the All-Star Game this year, unfortunately. We were able to claim Jacob Turner off waivers to come in and be a relief pitcher. He had a really good end of the season for us. I think he's a guy that we'll keep around as a reliever. He's solid in that way. And then you can see here, Josh Reddick. We shipped Josh Reddick out. So I knew our pitching was kind of a problem, and I wanted to kind of solve that long term while shedding some space there. So Josh Reddick, he the extension from last season, $12 million a year for the next 4 years. I moved him and Tim Edelman, who had been a really good pitcher for us, or a pretty good pitcher, but his upside was limited, as well as B.J. Boyd. That's a clear mistake. He's looking like he's going to play, but what are you going to do? Connor Capel and catcher Jose Moreno. In return, we got Julio Teheran. He's going to be our second starter as a guy who can, after Sonny Gray, can really lock things down. John Devine, who's a decent shortstop here, just to kind of help with that again. Christian Pash, great defensive center fielder. And Denzel Chapman, who's another good defensive center fielder. Oh, we also got this catcher, Lucas Herbert. He was kind of a throw-in, and looks like my scout, my current scout really likes him. So I feel good about that. He's going to be great for us eventually, I hope. At the time, too, I realized that my scout was probably a problem because our international free agents hadn't worked out so far. So I signed this guy, Jan Key. So he's good at scouting the majors, good at scouting amateurs, but he's legendary internationally and legendary in the minor leagues. So I feel solid about that. He'll really help me with my trades, and obviously I like to make trades. So the Mets ended up capturing the World Series. I'll show you that right here. Standings. Okay, so Blue Jays lost in the first round. Rangers beat the Astros. Yankees beat the Indians. Dodgers beat the Nationals, and the Mets beat the Cardinals. The Mets then went on to beat the Dodgers in 7 games, and the Yankees just squeaked by the Rangers in 7 games. So it was an all-New York World Series where the Mets won in 6 games. So you can see this final round. The Mets won, then the Yankees, then the Mets, then the Yankees, and then the Mets won the final 2 to finish it out. Good on the Mets, I guess, for getting that. We had to decide our option on Aoki there. We picked it up, so he is back for another season for us. I'm glad to have him back in the fold. Keep him around. And then we've got, he just wanted to review our season goals. He was fine with our team record, which I was shocked at. Wasn't quite what he wanted for runs scored, but he was okay. He's glad we got John Moscott. And he thinks we need to be a contender soon. That was like one of his things. So for next year, we need to play 500 ball again, which we should be able to. I hope this year finally, maybe better. Improve our home runs, which we'll see what I can do there. Increase our team attendance, which is always hard. And then we gotta get to the World Series the next 2 years. That I don't know how we're gonna do. Our new budget is $120 million, which still just isn't a ton of money. He doesn't seem to like to spend money. I'm gonna have a hard time. It doesn't give me a whole lot of free agent spending, and that's after I've moved Reddick. I don't have a ton of big salaries. Like Sonny Gray is going to be our biggest. If I can move Badston, I will try. But I might deal, especially because I have another catcher here in Bo Taylor, who I think is going to be just good, if not better. But I haven't spent a whole lot of money otherwise. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Gotta try and free some space to sign some free agents. We lost Mark Kotze there, and I think I just signed his replacement. Let's see. No, I got an offer out for his replacement, so we'll see how that goes. The off season is going to begin. Arbitration period's beginning. Looks like the Angels were sold to a brand new owner, and the Brewers fired Matt Morello as their manager. It was a guy we wanted to go out and get, so it's unfortunate. Let's go to personnel. I do have another offer out for a new manager. We'll see what happens with that. I'm hopeful. Just to update you on salary arbitration, so we have no guys that qualify for compensation. We've got these minor league guys, and I'm not too worried about. Well, I might sign Alcantara because he was one of our. Yeah, none of these guys matter. I'm not too worried about this. These guys, we'll let them all walk. I withdrew my offer for Mike Fiers. I don't need to bring him back. I withdrew it for Josh Flagley. He's mediocre. And then I withdrew it for Ezekiel Carrera there. He's a guy who's been okay for us filling in, but he's not a guy that I want to keep around. I lowered the offer for Simeon to $650. The offer for Segura, I left. For Canna, I lowered it to $800,000 from $950. Vaught, I did 7.5. He wanted 8. And then the other one I lowered here, Liam Hendricks wanted 3. I put 2.75. Sonny Gray left, and Sam Dyson I lowered from 2.3 to 2.1. So we'll see what happens there. And I'll bring you back after the awards and after the arbitration decisions. We'll just take a quick look at who the potential free agents here are. So, who's this guy? Oh, there's a third baseman. Oh, that's interesting. A left fielder. We'll look at those guys in a bit. But the upcoming free agents. So, Chapman, I don't need another closer. A couple closers here, and Davis and Shashek. I don't need to bring them in. Andrew McCutcheon is a decent center fielder. Alex Cobb would be nice as a starting pitcher. Tyson Ross might be nice to bring in. So there's some options there. We'll see. If I can clear some space, I might try and sign them. Anyhow, we'll be back in a bit. Quickly, just to review exactly what's going on at the start of this offseason here, guys. Couple things. Traded away Stephen Vaught. I think I got for the future, so it was easy to do. Clubhouse isn't too happy. But I moved him, Bobby Wall, and Drake Fellows all out to get this relief pitcher, Raul Whalen prospect, Luis Meja, and Brad Ruby. None of these guys are huge prospects for me. It's more about clearing cap space. We signed a new bench coach. Has a good relationship with a lot of hitters, and I want to make sure have good years this year. And I wanted to show this. Michael Saunders got hurt falling down the stairs at home. Dislocated shoulders, out for 2 months. Jacob Bergman here got a gold glove, or great glove in this game. Go to the NL. We also signed Buck Showalter to a contract. I thought it was important to bring in a better manager. He's good with a couple of pitchers, got a decent relation with guys. Between him and our bench coach, I expect a much better year this year. Meanwhile, Bob Melvin lied to the press and said that basically he got fired because he got into an argument with our owner. Well, that wasn't the case. We just replaced him with a better manager. We don't have anything in any of these awards, unfortunately. But I did want to point out, so they ruled in our favor with Sam Dyson, Mark Canna. They ruled in Sonny Gray's favor, even though we're just off by 500,000 there, so it doesn't hurt us too much. Ruled in our favor for Liam Hendricks, Gene Segura, Jacob Turner, and Marcus Simmons. So overall, it was a good offseason in that standpoint. We just cleared some cap room by moving Ryan Madston, who still owned $7.5 million for this year and $7.5 million next year. Bruce Maxwell, who is a young catcher for us, and Trace Lore, who is Rule 5 eligible, so we're probably going to lose him anyhow, plus $3.1 million. In exchange, we got three prospects. Gene Montero could be interesting, but the other two are whatever. It's more about clearing cap space. So now, see, we don't really have any debt salary. Overall, got $11 million to play with. It's not a whole lot of budget room, but it should help us to at least try and sign some of these free agents. I'm just going to play ahead a couple days here and get to the start of free agency just to see what the guys want. Okay. So got some international free agents there, as well as free agents. Oh, and the Hall of Fame voting begins. So I'll show you the Hall of Fame voting first. So let's do that because that'll be quick. Bonds, Clemens, as much as I disagree with the steroid use, typically vote them in. They're going to get it at some point. Carpenter good enough? This is his first year, so I'm just going to leave him for now. Yeah, maybe I'll come back to this. I want to put some thought into that. So let's see, free agency. I just want to take a look here. So, targets for me. Ooh. Some nice stats. Decent defense. He can run. He's 30 years old. And he wants $15 million a year. I don't have that kind of money. Cobb was a target. Can't afford him. Tyson Ross was a target. I definitely can't afford him. Darvish, I might be able to afford. Yeah, this is not a good offseason for me to not have money. Because all my starting pitchers that I want to target are going to be way too much money. It's going to be interesting to see what my choices are. Anyhow, I'll come back probably with another episode right when the season's about to start. I'll go through free agency and what happened there. Okay, thanks for watching.